Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and if you guys scroll through the comments from last day or so's videos, you'll notice there are people asking me, hey Jason, how come you're not covering the Mr. Olympia? So, you guys sit down, strap in, listen up. I'm going to put on my +5 hat of weaponsmithing, do a little bit of crafting, like this. And I'm going to answer that question. Well, first and foremost, I actually had absolutely no fucking idea it was the Mr. Olympia weekend. Honest to God, like swear on my mother's grave, I had no clue because I don't keep up with it. Just like when several of you guys have asked me, who's Cedric McMillan? No, sorry, not who's Cedric McMillan. What do you think about Cedric McMillan and his waist? And I'm like, who? Cedric, who, whatever his name is, Cedric McMillan, was that his name? I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I've never seen the guy. I don't know who he is. I think I can name 4 guys who were at the Mr. Olympia this year. Bill Heath, Kai Green, Branch Warren, and Kevin Lovren. That's the only 4 people whose names I actually know who I think are at the event. Well, we know Dr. Lane Nordstrom is going to be covering it, so I guess that makes 5. I know 5 people at the event. That's about it. That's all I can name. I don't know who these people are. Now, that being said, now that I did look it up and I found out it started yesterday apparently, the 15th, today's the 16th, why am I not covering it? Why in the fuck would a fitness channel cover pro bodybuilding? You see the word fitness in the title. Fitness has to do with health, athleticism, performance, all of that good stuff. Fitness has nothing to do with being 300 pounds and pumping yourself full of $30,000 or $40,000 of drugs a year, emaciating yourself down to almost no body fat, and then using diuretics so that you can die of a heart attack in the middle of a stage. What in the fuck does that have to do with fitness? All bodybuilding is a big-ass death cult that only exists for the purpose of selling you products that you don't need, that do nothing to help you, aka supplements, and I don't know, promoting gay prostitution rings. That's about the only purpose of competitive bodybuilding. It serves no public good. It does nothing of value to anyone. And if I wanted to cover some sort of big event that had an equal amount to do with fitness that pro bodybuilding does, I could go cover a crack smoking convention. That's about as much to do with fitness or health or anything else or athleticism as the Mr. Olympia. I could go cover like a big beautiful woman convention where all the women are 350, 400 pounds. That has about as much to do with health and fitness as competitive bodybuilding does. In all honesty, all these channels who cover this stuff, they need to take words like fitness out of their names or their descriptions, because if they're talking about competitive bodybuilding, even the drug-free kind, that has nothing to do with fitness. That's anti-fitness. That has as much to do with fitness as smoking crack does. In fact, I still need to make that video. I need to make that video this month that I promised, talking about competitive bodybuilders I've known who use street drugs and what they use and why they use it in their stack. That's a whole nother topic still. But the idea that people on the internet today are associating IFBB bodybuilding with fitness, it's like, it's fucking mind-blowing. It blows my mind. I don't even understand how anyone could make that connection or think it has anything to do with being fit. These people are about as unhealthy as you could possibly be. They are killing themselves. They're killing themselves. These people are pumped full of mind-boggling amounts of drugs, full of sight enhancement. In fact, when I saw some of the pictures come through already that people have shown me, all I could see was the massive lumps of oil in their arms and delts. Like, I'm just looking at it because I know human anatomy, and all I'm seeing are big bulbs of oil and scar tissue, not muscles. And it's fucking disgusting. I mean, guys even want to talk about aesthetics or gaining muscle. Well, how does sight enhancement fit into it? Every one of these guys are pumped full of sight enhancement. In fact, you've even seen natty pros who are pumped full of sight enhancement, like Drug Miller. That guy's got synthol all in him. Hell, you can even see the injection marks sometimes. Like, because they'll match on both sides, where he injected the same muscle head in the same place on each side. You can actually see the needle marks on some of his, while claiming to be natty. I mean, what in the fuck does synthol and collagen and site enhancement have to do with gaining muscle? I mean, you've got that on top of all of it, then all the diuretics, dieting down to extremely unhealthy levels of body fat. That's not fitness. It's a fucking death cult. And I'm just going to call it like it is. Bodybuilding is a fucking death cult. And anyone who associates it with fitness or who associates with competitive bodybuilding, who has the audacity to use the word fitness, is either a fucking moron or they're an asshole. You can't be involved in competitive bodybuilding and fitness at the same time. I mean, again, that's like trying to smoke crack and claim that you're into fitness while you smoke crack right there on your channel. It's a fucking death cult. It is literally so unhealthy that you might as well not be promoting diet and exercise at all. I mean, again, people are going to say, we don't care about health, we're freaks. Yeah, but that's not fitness. Take the word fitness out of your name. You know, it has nothing to do with fitness. And again, the same thing goes for you natural bodybuilders. You know damn well, you guys go see your blood work. You go diet down, contest lean, and go pull your blood work 3 days before your show and see what your doctor says. See if your doctor says anything you're doing is healthy or fit. He's going to look at you and tell you that you're fucking crazy and that you're trying to kill yourself. This stuff is insane. It's a death cult. And it pisses me off so much that people in the online fitness world worship this death cult. When it is unhealthy and it kills people. That's the only point of it. And in fact, if it wasn't for the supplement industry propping it up, and if it was for rich gay dudes who like to fuck these guys, there wouldn't be any money in bodybuilding at all. It would be dead. No one would care about it. So when you ask me why I didn't cover the Mr. Olympia, you see the word fitness in the name of my channel, don't you? Go look again. It's right there. It says Jason Blaha Fitness. How in the fuck can you associate fitness with bodybuilding? That should answer your question, in addition to the fact that I honestly and truly didn't know it was the Mr. Olympia weekend. Didn't know, didn't care. Alright guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative. And I will talk to you guys next time. My rant's over.